Good morning, Paterson. Although it's cold outside, we know inside of our hearts they're getting very warm because of the grateful gift from Dr. Anju Thomas and her husband Dave. And by the end of this press conference, I'll be able to properly pronounce his last name. But today, we're proud to cut the ribbon on Paterson's first futsal field. Soccer is the most popular sport in the world, and it is gaining momentum in Paterson. So it helps to have a facility like this to try to meet the demand. And Doctor, I'm not quite sure if you know, earlier this week, we announced that Paterson is going to be the home of not one, but two professional soccer teams. Yes, Pastor Apostle, you know that. So those two soccer teams, one a men's team we're hoping to have on the field by 2026 at Hinchliffe Stadium. And in 2027, maybe Apostle Etienne's daughter will play in 2027 for the women's team that we're going to have here in the city of Paterson. And this all comes in anticipation of the World Cup, which is coming back to the United States of America. And we're hoping to have activities at Hinchliffe Stadium and maybe some youth activities here at the futsal field at the Ichira Thomas futsal field. Ladies and gentlemen, a much easier name to pronounce and a woman that we are profoundly grateful to for her generosity, Dr. Anju Thomas. Please. She's going to speak for 45 minutes.
Very brief, very brief. Hello everyone, what a great day it is today for your community. I'm truly happy to stand here with you as we dedicate this new futsal field. My husband Dave Iticheria and I are immigrants from India, and as young children growing up, we always loved playing sports and loved watching sports. It's taught us many things that we use today in our skills that we use today in our adult life. We learned how to handle failure, how to be resilient, how to persevere, and of course teamwork. We pass these skills on, or the love of sports, to our children. We have two boys who really love sports, who played all kinds of different sports growing up. They're in their 20s now and they still play their respective sports. Sports can provide opportunities to keep youth active. This futsal field represents an investment in your future of your community, a commitment to provide a safe and positive environment for the children to thrive. To the youth of this city, this field is for you. I hope it brings you joy, helps you grow, and inspire you to achieve your dreams. I want to thank everyone who helped me make this vision a reality, to the mayor, and of course, Friends of Paterson Parks organization. Thank you for your diligence and assistance. Together, I think we've created something special. It is my hope that this futsal field will be a source of pride and a symbol of hope for this community for many years to come. Thank you.
Wow, that was good. Doctor, you still have 41 minutes. I'll take all of that time. I want to emphasize the fact that originally, and I apologize, there were fits and starts. We were going to have this on the other side of Paterson at a school, but unfortunately the Board of Education, let's be candid, balked. But I believe this is a better spot. This is our most popular park. And as you can see across the way, we are renovating, I'd say, our best standalone baseball field, Larry Doby, named for a gentleman who broke the color barrier in the American League in 1947. That's a $3 million project. And as Director Rodriguez will probably say a little bit later, Eastside Park has undergone a transformation. New tennis courts, new roller rink, we resurfaced all the roads, repaired the sidewalk. We also plan to restore the steps, the historic steps as well. And the Friends of Paterson Parks deserve recognition. As Dr. Anju stated earlier, we have 3 members with us today. My Chief of Staff, Dassel Tilos, our Deputy Chief of Staff, Deborah Bravo, and our next speaker, who is also, he is the Director of the Department of Public Works and a member of the Friends of Paterson Parks, Billy Rodriguez. You didn't get the moonlight part? That means you don't do it. Well, last night he was moonlighting.
Let's not go there, man. But once again, thank you for this opportunity to give back to our youth in Paterson. This is we call them 10U soccer fields where they could play It sits in the old baseball field. There used to be a baseball field in the 80s here that we used to play when the big boys played across the street. The little kids used to play over here. So it's in a place where it gets great use. You can come here and play a little soccer while you're having a picnic on the other side of the grass. But I'd like to thank Dr. Thomas and the Friends of Paterson Parks for accepting this donation on behalf of the city of Paterson to give back to the city of Paterson. And this is what it's about, Mayor. It's about giving back to our youth, giving back to our residents, and this is just another example of what we're doing around here. Thank you.
Well said, Director. So there's still 37 minutes for me to speak now. Idacheria. I'll get it. I promise. I still got time. I want to acknowledge our Deputy Mayor, Maria del Pilar Rivas. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I saw him. Yes. At this time, I want to turn it over to a gentleman who has raised champions. We mentioned it to Dr. Thomas and Dave Idacheria. Yes, that his son won a prestigious Major League Soccer championship, and his daughter competed in the World Cup with Haiti. Ladies and gentlemen, the newly appointed apostle, Derek Atienne Sr.
Good morning, everyone. Today is a glorious day for Paterson to have this facility that's dedicated today for the youth of Paterson. To Dr. Idacheria, we thank you for your commitment and your vision to the youth of the city. As Mayor said, that this is the most popular sport in the world. My wife was born and raised here in Paterson. I came here over 25 years ago. And to have my children, we didn't have a place for me to train. We actually came to Eastside Park and was training on this hill. And it was difficult because of the slant. It's really, really hard to assimilate what the real game is like. And we've always wondered, you can drive around the city and you can see basketball courts. We can look over here and see football fields and baseball fields, but there weren't that many soccer fields for us to train. And so I trained my children here on this slant, or on the strip of grass in front of St. Teresa, where we lived right across the street. We couldn't get all the way across to Pennington Park, and even then, it was a dust bowl then. But to see Paterson's commitment to the youth of Paterson and for the growing commitment for the game of football, soccer, we're seeing so many different strides. And so I wish this was here 20 years ago. But I can only imagine with my children being able to play at high levels, how many other children could benefit from a place like this. And so again, this is an opportunity for young people to be able to enjoy the game with less pressure, maybe not necessarily with coaching, but just to come out here, do pickup, and to hone in your skills and to have fun with your friends, to have an alternative to things that may be offered in this city. So thank you again for this commitment to Paterson, to the Paterson youth, and we're looking forward to even more ballers coming out of Paterson, representing Paterson on the global stage. Thank you.
We've also been joined by the gentleman who knows a little bit of something about soccer, who runs our soccer program, soccer teams, and he's got an ambitious vision of where soccer is going to go in this city and in this country. Put your hands together for Coach Alfredo Serrano.
Good morning, everybody. There's so much to say. This is a great thing today. We need more fields. I'm very happy, like Mr. Etienne said, we have now a place where we can do pickup, do personal training, and get more ballers out here in Paterson. We're trying to make this sport grow here in our town. It's a big honor to have, Derek Etienne Jr. playing professional soccer, and now Toronto, his daughter, with the World Cup. And we have to get more of our community players out there in the world to become better players. We're very happy with this. We need more. We have the stadium now, we have Pennington Park, and it's growing, little by little it's growing, but we need the help of everybody to commit to our programs and come out here and support us. Thanks to the mayor, to Mr. William Rodriguez, I'm always bothering him when I need something with the fields, to Mr. Benji Wimberly, and to everybody out there, thank you very much, and let's keep growing. Let's just make the sport be the best. World Cup is around the corner, and hoping that those teams can come use our stadium, our facilities here in Jersey. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Our last speaker had a little something to do with this futsal field as far as construction is concerned. Unfortunately, Phil could not be here, but in his stead is Austin Marini.
Thank you.
Did I get that name right? Because I've been practicing Cheria all morning. Okay, go ahead.
You got it. How's it going? First, I just wanted to thank the two of you for the generous donation. The city of Paterson, the mayor, the director of Public Works, and everybody in the community and the city that was involved in making this dream come true. It's always a pleasure for myself and my company to be involved with the city in giving back to the community in such inspirational ways, such as sports amenities. And these amenities are or directly impact the community in ways that they can better themselves physically, mentally, and strive to become a better athlete. And being able to give back like that means a lot to myself and to my company. So I just wanted to say thank you again to everybody. Thank you to the city, and I look forward to maybe playing on here after a long stretch one day. Thank you.
Thank you, Austin. Well said. All right, we're about to cut the ribbon. I just want to say one thing in full disclosure, and I've told this to the Apostle before and others. Growing up in Paterson, soccer was not a very popular sport. Sorry, we played basketball, football, baseball, and we fought each other as well. But now I see that it is the most popular sport in the world, and it potentially will be the most popular sport in the city. And this could help continue the momentum that we have for soccer. And one last note, the doctor, she's very modest. She don't like when I call her doctor, but she's a doctor. You're in that right. You're a woman of your word. We sat in my office and you said, I want to make a contribution, a significant contribution to Paterson. I want to encourage our youth. We want families to come out and enjoy a futsal field, a facility like this. And I told her we don't have it. And now we do, and it's thanks to you. Let's cut the ribbon. Great futsal field! Yeah! That's how you cut a ribbon right there.